YouTube, how's it going? It's your boy brandonswims, and today we are back on Cold War. I wanted to revisit Cold War because right now Vanguard's at a really stale state, and I just wanted to see if this game is as bad as people thought it was back when it came out. I know that there were a lot of talks about, the game being not finished, not polished, blah, 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 but I think that now that we've seen what Vanguard is, we really have a game that's truly unpolished. So I wanted to hop back on here and just talk to you guys about how I felt about this game currently, and maybe just some plans for what's going to happen on the channel. So, as you guys may have noticed, I have been uploading a bunch of shorts to the channel, and I've also been uploading to TikTok pretty regularly. So I wanted to get into a habit of making sure that I'm getting content out constantly, because I am going to be cutting down the amount of streams I have to the number that I'm at right now. Back when I first started streaming, I was pretty regularly streaming every single day, and I believe that was fine when I started, but now I find that there's other ways to reach your audience, and streams are just a special time to connect with people and friends that you've made from other platforms. So I'm utilizing those other platforms to bring people into the streams, and I'm really enjoying what I have been doing. So the TikToks and the shorts are going to continue, as well as continuous uploads here on the channel of YouTube videos at least once a week. The shorts are a little easier to get up. I have a backlog of clips. I just have to go through those and then figure out what I want to edit. So expect those to continue, but also expect, Call of Duty videos, some other videos to come up on the channel too. I think I want to find a good single-player game to play, or just a game that I can learn a lot about, or know a lot about already, and get that uploaded to the channel as well. Because I like sharing my knowledge with other people, because I know that watching YouTube videos on certain things like Dark Souls and stuff, I've learned a lot from people. So maybe I can share that information and knowledge that I've learned by playing through it and just talking through it with you guys. So Cold War released right before I got married, back in 2020, and it was in a really weird state when it launched. There wasn't a lot of maps when it first launched, and then we got the opposite of that with Vanguard, but the maps just on Vanguard are just not good. I think the bad part about that is that they said, hey, there's going to be 20 maps on launch, there's going to be X amount of Champion Hill, blah, 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 and then the maps are just, they're not great, Like, especially from a competitive aspect. I really enjoy competitive Call of Duty, as many of you know at this point. But there's like two maps in the entire game for one game mode competitively. And, they didn't really get a decision on what to choose. It was just like, hey, this is what control works best, are these two maps. So I really think that they're desperately in need of DLC. With that being said, Season 2 is coming out right around Valentine's Day. So we'll see if the game improves or not. I just genuinely, I don't know. Call of Duty is in a really, really weird state, and it has been since Modern Warfare, in my opinion. We haven't got a traditional Call of Duty experience, development cycle-wise. Treyarch has had to step in with every single game, and didn't get to really focus on theirs. And it's such a weird state for things to be in, as far as Call of Duty is concerned. What I mean by that is, if you look back at like Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare, regardless of your opinions on those games had a lot better of a first day experience, like out of the box. Granted, people didn't like Infinite Warfare, but they didn't like it because they were tired of, jetpacks. And now I'm seeing on Twitter constantly like, we should bring back jetpacks. And it's like, I feel like we're gonna get stuck in this cycle now where it's like, hey, we should go back to jetpacks. We should go back to boots on the ground. And it's very peculiar, because it's like, you guys wanted boots on the ground. Now we got boots on the ground, and boots on the ground has been not good. So it's like there's no pleasing people, which I don't think, regardless, I think you're always going to have people that are upset. But I think that they need to experiment with going back to jetpacks. Don't have every Call of Duty release be, hey, all of these Call of Duties are going to be boots on the ground for the next 3 years, blah, blah, blah. Let each development team do what they want to do. Like, if they want to explore World War II, let them explore World War II. If they want to go jetpacks, let them do jetpacks. If they want to do specialists, let them do specialists. I just think that they need to have more developmental freedom when it comes to developing their game, and I also think that they need time. I also think that the acquisition of Microsoft buying Activision is something that Call of Duty is greatly going to benefit from, just for the sole fact that it's like, you know, we may not see annual Call of Duty releases, which, if I'm being 100% honest, I don't want annual Call of Duty releases. I would like a 2-year cycle of a game. Look at what Battlefield does. Look at what Halo does, and look how it works for them. It just, Call of Duty is constantly the top seller, regardless of what they do, but the quality of the game that they're putting out is just so poor. I think I read a report the other day about Vanguard, and it said that numbers for Vanguard were down lower than 2020's Cold War numbers, but they were still one of the top-selling games. I just think that that speaks volumes, whether it be the setting of the game that's affecting that, or the quality of the game, or people just tired of Call of Duty. You know, I know people really hate skill-based matchmaking, and that's been a huge complaint out of streamers, out of pros. Like, casuals don't feel casual anymore. It feels like you're hopping into a 6v6 Call of Duty Pro lobby, and people just don't enjoy that, you know? I think they've catered too much to the casual player, not enough to the competitive player. So what you're getting is you're getting this experience of skill-based matchmaking, which benefits heavily in ranked, but then, you know, you're bringing it into a game mode where if Timmy and his friends want to play Call of Duty, you're catering it to them, you know, whereas back in the day, you could hop on Call of Duty, you could get smoked. I could still get smoked in this, but it's like, if I do so bad consecutively or consistently, they're gonna place me with other players in my likeness and my skill set, and I don't think that's a good way to improve. You can't improve if you're only playing people, in my opinion, that have the same skill set as you. It just doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way in sports, and I don't think it works that way in esports either. I think that you have to be pushed and you have to be challenged. So skill-based matchmaking, sometimes it feels like it's not super strong, but then other times it feels too strong. They have to find the balance there, and I really think that what they need to do is they need to kind of strip it down, the basics, and say, hey, this is how we had it in X, Y, and Z games. We're going to test this out in alpha and beta of the game, see how it works, see how people like it, and get feedback. So I think that if they take that and they reflect upon that, they may be able to move forward and say, hey, we've tuned skill-based matchmaking. It's not as strong. It's stronger in the ranked modes, but they're not giving ranked modes out day one, so they need to fix that as well. Once again, guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Stay safe and tell somebody you love them. Until next time, guys. Peace.